It's Thursday, December 19th, and welcome to the Day Weather Podcast. Well, here we are again with very little to talk about with our weather in the coming days. While we will still see some windy areas, we'll still have some problems with some strong gusty winds along I-25 and I-80. There's virtually nothing of anything interesting when it comes to the weather across Colorado, Wyoming, or western Nebraska, or western South Dakota, at least through Monday. There's a system aloft high above us that will cause some high and mid-level clouds and some wind today, but that's it. It's coming through dry. Then as we get into Friday through Monday, temperatures will be really pretty mild as high pressure will build overhead. Even the wind, not too much of a factor. It'll still be out there. Winds will still be a bit gusty, but for December wind standards, not all that bad. Still trying to get a hold on what's coming Christmas week, and we're starting to get a little bit of a better idea, although I will tell you that there is still a lot of disagreement in the long-range computer modeling for next week and into the new year. The computer models are having a real difficult time with all the major hemispheric changes going on over the next few weeks, so word of advice, be very careful on any forecast that goes past day 5, because anything in the long term is subject to change as the computer models are changing daily. However, this is where we think we're going to be at least through Christmas Day. Through Monday, not much going on. On Christmas Eve Tuesday and into Christmas Day Wednesday, a piece of a storm system that's going to come into the California coast this weekend will break off and move across Utah, Colorado, and up into Wyoming and western Nebraska. It's a piece of a storm. It's not the main event, but it's going to bring enough moisture and enough cold air that some parts of the Rockies will see some light snow or snow showers Christmas Eve night and Christmas Day. It just doesn't look like a lot, but for holiday travelers, we'll kind of need to keep an eye on it, as it could produce just enough snow to be a bit of a nuisance, but it doesn't look like a major system. Then as we get into Thursday and Friday after Christmas, that California storm is going to come in and move east. Where we're really struggling with the long-range forecast is whether or not that storm system the weekend after Christmas will be a significant storm system or not. It could end up all the way down into Arizona, New Mexico, and Old Mexico. Or it could reform and be a Colorado low-pressure system that could bring upslope and wintry weather to the high plains and Rockies the weekend after Christmas. So we have a bunch of different scenarios unfolding. One thing is for certain, we discussed this yesterday, is that Christmas week and into New Year's week, there certainly will be a lot more weather to deal with than what we're dealing with now. If you have to have some holiday travel coming on up, boy, it looks really good for you today through Monday. The exception will be those areas of gusty winds. Thanks for listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Talk to you on Friday.